Welcome back to Game Quest. I'm Mike.
And I'm Tony.
And he was just showing me this glitch, if you wouldn't mind showing it off for the audience real quick.
Yeah, sure.
You might have noticed there's like 1,000 horsemen roaming the desert plains over here, and apparently, if you fall into this hole and climb out of the hole again, it loads in like dudes like you're entering the area, but you haven't gone far enough out of the area for it to properly deload the dudes. So, like, if it looks like the riders of Rohan are just fucking overtaking the desert plains, that's why. Because apparently, between episodes, in case you couldn't tell from the new set of Abyssal Armor that Tony apparently found the other half of, let's just go ahead and leave the area. Like, he just summons a bunch of these horsemen guys, and he just killed them, and then got like, go ahead and pause the game real quick. Almost 20,000 souls, and that's not 20,000 souls that he has. That's 20,000 souls that he has left over from, like, fully upgrading everything in the game. It's been a couple days since the last recording session, and he basically is like, I might play a little bit more to practice. So I'm ready for the final boss fight. No. He has, like, every single health and power-up, like rage boost and power-up in the entire game, and he has, like, 20,000 souls left over from, like, hunting down the rest of the Abyssal Armor, which apparently boosts your everything by a significant degree, even if neither of us are a super huge fan of the style.
It's gray and not as impressive, like, not as impressive as I'd want it to be. Like, especially for the style that that this game is going for, like, it feels almost muted for how over-designed it is.
Yeah, kind of, but it also totally looks like something that a dude known as War, one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, should be wearing, you know?
Yeah, and lore-wise, is an actual thing that exists, like, in the universe.
At least he's got the matching skull polytrons now.
Yeah. Also, I feel like I remembered a few things, like, offhand. Like, this arm right here, that's artificial.
Huh.
Yeah, like, his actual arm was, like, cut off by death at some point.
Huh.
So, like, he just has a completely artificial arm.
Is that why it's so big on that side?
Yeah, it's literally lopsided because it's not a real arm.
Fascinating. So, we have one piece of the Armageddon Blade left, and it's in the Drowned Pass. And we decided to just save that for when we came back, because I had to leave town for a few days because of family things. Technically, I'm leaving again in the near future for similarly related family things. But we decided to save this one for last, because when you complete them, you have to take them to Ulthane, who's in the Drowned Pass anyway. So it's like, let's just grab that one on the way by.
Yeah. There's a nice little convenience thing going for us.
Yeah.
Sweet. And there's nothing to fall off here this time.
Oh, there's plenty to fall off. It's just there weren't any holes on the path itself.
No.
Hey. Could you imagine if that was just the thing?
It was just right here.
Wait a second, look over behind you. It's over there, I can see it. It's on top of that building.
Oh.
And I know how you get up there, too. There's a grappling point. I can see it from here, too.
Sweet.
Wow, this was not a quest.
This
Look up. Like, no, there's a grappling point above you. I saw it on the ground. There's totally a thing up there you can grab. Isn't that a grappling point? Is that not a grappling point?
That looks like one. I'm just trying to... There we go.
Oh, it's in the Shadow Realm. That's
yeah,
why.
I was sitting there going, like, I remembered, like, I kind of forgot how to do the math because I was focusing on combat. Anyways, I need I need you.
This wasn't a quest.
It really wasn't.
That's it. The last piece of that accursed blade. Now, get back to Ulthane and finish this business.
I mean, it wasn't really that accursed.
I mean, yeah, no, it's not really cursed at all. I mean, it's a heaven-forged blade. Well, I mean, it is the blade of ending the world.
It is the Armageddon Blade, but
I feel like Armageddon Blade is something more appropriate for the Horsemen of War than,
Chaos Eater?
yeah. Like, what does destroying chaos have to do with ending the world?
Yeah. Right. There we go.
What?
The gun was actually really useful, and I kind of forgot it was.
Yeah. Fair, I guess?
It is your go-to stun weapon, and I'm just like, oh, hey. I wonder how come enemies are just smacking me, and I'm just kind of standing here like a dolt. Oh, it's because I didn't really use any of my, like, equipment.
No, isn't that the way? Yeah, it's that way. Is it not in the Drown Pass? Screw it, we're already going this way. Let's just go.
Like...
Yeah, just swim through and go across the thing.
Yeah.
It's actually faster to just go this way than to go back to Volgrim through the shortcut. Yeah, because he's not in the Drown Pass. He's in the next area.
Yeah, the next one. And no, that's attack. I always confuse attack and go down.
You must take yourself down, not the enemy.
These waters are really clean.
Okay, so question. War's already intimidating enough in general, right?
Yeah.
Remember how we had that conversation of who the hell is so eager to fight one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse?
Yeah.
Look at how he looks now. That's like 10 times as intimidating as he used to be. You imagine War, you see War, and War wanders away, and then, like, he comes back, and he's dressed like that, and now his, like, sword is constantly bleeding and stuff, and he's got the mask of shadows on, and he's got, like, those glowing eyes coming from under the cowl, and you're just like, yeah. Serve it up on a platter, bitch. I want a piece of that.
It's just like, what about the legions of, like even ignoring his appears, like, what about the legions of dead people, like, directly behind him that he just got done murdering?
No, it's like, those legions of dead people died before he obviously got some kind of an ominous power boost, is my point. Like, he was already the rider of the Red Horse. He was already war. He was already violence incarnate. And then he went out, and he basically turned into this. And you still have random scrub demon just like, put your paws up.
Get your paws up.
I don't care. I don't care who you are. Hellbringer, like fucking, like, giant monster, man, child, woman. These hands rated E for everybody. Get them paws up.
Hey man, could you make me a sword? Oh yeah, there's a cutscene that was supposed to happen before this, but I guess we just skipped it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're supposed to talk to him and you tell him you know about the truth about how he made the blade and the
What?
part in the conspiracy.
Huh. It's just like if you're standing there and it just activates, or did you skip it on accident?
I think if you walk up to him before you like collect all the pieces, it activates automatically.
Oh! Oh, so he fucked up. Oh no. He just knows that it's happening somehow.
I guess. Is he connected to the blade? That's not any forging technique that I've ever seen, but like you're the builder. Oh, I think everyone just knows that something ominous is happening. Yeah, everyone's getting this like, oh man, shit's about to get real like impulse. Why did no one get this sense the first time the blade was forged?
They probably did. We don't know how long ago that happened. We just know that it existed 100 years ago already, and at that time the world was already ending.
That is a fair point.
I like how the Destroyer is just a fucking dragon.
He's just a dragon.
He looks like freaking, what's his name?
Who?
Abaddon or whatever?
Abaddon?
Abaddon's the general guy, right? Who
Yeah.
died? Yeah, and the Destroyer is Abaddon. Did you not see his face? How he had, like, one of his eyes, like, sharded, like, it had the exact same weird eye patch that Abaddon had? Like, dude, come on. It literally... Oh, hey. Only weapon powerful enough to slay the Destroyer. Cool. Oh, hey. Can we go ahead and pop into the menu and see if that's the same sword or not? Okay,
same
cool. It
slot.
is upgraded and... Oh, it doesn't have the war upgrade thing. Oh, well. Onward we go.
So, side note about, things being forged by him. Remember earlier when, like, he gave us, like, Strife's gun and we immediately pointed it to his head?
Yeah?
So, a bit of context behind that?
Yeah?
Because I didn't think about it beforehand. I'm just like, why the hell were we being such an asshole to him? He just literally, legitimately threw, like, Strife's actual gun. Like, that's one of his actual main weapons. That, like, for context, imagine if basically you're death and then he threw, like, War's Chaos Eater at you. It's like, here, I made something for you. Where the fuck did you get this?
He might have just made a replica of it. We don't know where those original weapons came from.
Because, like, it's heavily implied. Because you get Mercy in this game, I believe, and you get, like, Strife's other gun in basically the second game.
Yeah.
And you only get one of each, and both of them is just, it's heavily implied, like, this is, like, Strife's other gun. It specifically calls out that these are his weapons.
Does it?
To my memory, it does. Like, again, like, my memory's been...
I just remember it saying it was a gun in, like, the menu for this game.
I mean, yeah, it kind of just is a gun, like... I'm wondering how real-life weapons would affect these demons.
Well, I mean, obviously a magically empowered super gun made by an elder deity of some sort. But... a gun. It doesn't call it out as being a gun that belongs to anyone of significance. So where the hell do we go? Go scroll down, maybe?
I can't scroll down.
What would you ask of this?
It just said that, like, I'm pretty sure we were supposed to go back to where the,
Return to Azrael in the Ashlands.
Okay.
So just go to the Ashlands. I think you just go to Leviathan's Drift. Right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, watch out, there are holes on this one. I still can't believe I was in the middle of calling you out for walking off of edges and you just walked off an edge. Oh man, that was a good time.
I am so glad you enjoyed it.
If we start making highlights, we're gonna put that in there. Like, it deserves a place in there. It's less that it happens so much as the flawless comedic timing of it happening, you know?
Yeah, I suppose. Is that just the road that... Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the... No, it's not the exact same one.
I think all of the ones that, like, go to between one location and another are set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally right there. Is there no one here?
I think we killed them all, yeah.
No.
I mean... That happens, right?
I mean, that could be a thing that happens. I'm not sure about his horse disappearing every time he's not actively using it.
Yeah.
This is for all the cookies, horseman. When you proceed, there's no return.
Man, I miss Navi Bogart.
Yeah, no, people give Navi shit, but, like, she's, like, the most tolerable one by far, isn't she?
It's like, oh man, this guy has a cool voice and everything, but, he's done nothing but, like, physically hurt us and be, like, and be a smartass.
You want to call the episode here? Because I'm not sure we're going to have a good stopping point between here and the end.
I mean, yeah, I guess we.
I mean, you would know better than me, but
yeah, this seems like a good stopping spot for now.
all right. Next time on Game Quest.
It's done.